Would you allow me to have a hall pass if I wanted one? Hi, I'm Jesse.
Hi, I'm Hawa.
Together we are.
Bonded for life.
Today we're talking hall passes, people.
What is that?
A hall pass is when your significant other, boyfriend or spouse, allows you to step outside of your relationship to have relations with somebody else.
As in, they're attracted to someone else and that person says, yeah, you can go and mess with them?
As in a free get out of jail card to go have sex with somebody else.
I don't know about that. Why would anybody want a hall pass?
I don't know why people would want a hall pass.
You don't know why somebody wants a hall pass?
I'm assuming that sometimes in your relationship you lost the spice, or somebody is interested in somebody outside of their relationship, so they want a hall pass.
So just sex?
Just sex. I'm assuming it's a hall pass. That means that they get one night out or whatever's negotiated between the two parties to step outside of their relationship.
Interesting. Now, does that go both ways or just one way?
I'm not in a hall pass situation myself, so I can't answer that question for other couples. I would assume that in some cases, it's one person gets a chance to go out and have sex with somebody else. And in many other cases, the partners agree to allow each other to step outside of their relationship.
Why bring this into your relationship?
I do not have all the answers, and she's looking at me like a crazy person right now. I'm gonna say that I think some couples would choose to have a hall pass type situation if they're having troubles in their relationship and they can't find their way back to a path where they're excited about their relationship. So maybe they're bored and one of the parties wants to go outside. Maybe they've been together since childhood and they don't know anything but each other.
I don't know. If I was the woman in that relationship and if my guy asked me for a hall pass, I'm definitely gonna say I need a hall pass too.
I think that you would be entitled to do so if somebody's asking you for a hall pass.
Right.
Let's just go into another scenario. Some men or women, cheaters, they've decided to come to the forefront and just put it all out on the line, put their laundry on the table and say, look, I like having sex with other people. I love you, but I still want to see other people.
I don't know. I feel like a habitual cheater will not ask for permission.
You might be right about that. What if somebody's just pondering stepping outside of their relationship and they want to engage with having sex with somebody else, but they want their spouse to be okay with it? They want to check in with their spouse.
That is a possibility.
Maybe their sex life is boring. Maybe he or she is not getting enough sex like they want on a regular basis. That's a possibility
Okay, that
too.
is a possibility. And also maybe someone that's not getting a lot of attention at home.
Oh, perfect example.
Right, like they don't feel attractive, or even if it's a man, like he's working out or he's not getting like, ooh, babe, you look handsome today. He's not getting that, but he's getting it from someone else.
Right. The courtship has left the relationship.
Right, and then some chick at his work is like, look at you look so cute today.
She's batting her eyes at him, flirting, walking over to him,
Have you been
touching
doing
on his
push-ups?
arms. Yeah, I can see something like that happening. So when it comes to us talking about this, maybe it's that there are a lot of problems in these people's relationship where they want to do something like that. Or here's another scenario. Maybe they came into their relationship as swingers or something of that nature, but then they decided to become a partnership, a couple.
A monogamous relationship.
Yes.
And then now they want to reopen the gates of whatever.
That's a possibility.
But the thing is that most women, they don't want to share their men. And I bet you anything, no man wants to share their woman.
What do you think another reason is that people want to step out of their relationship?
A long distance relationship. People in the military, people that travel a lot, maybe stewardess, pilots.
Or truckers.
Or business people. They're always traveling. They're mostly outside of home.
Okay.
But still, why have a hall pass? Just call your dude or your girl up on the phone, FaceTime.
FaceTime them and do what?
FaceTime and do what people do.
What do people do during FaceTime?
I don't know, when you're away from your lover and you want the love-in, you do loving stuff through FaceTime.
Oh my God, she's speaking in tongues. Shabalalaya. Are you talking about phone sex?
Yes.
Okay. we try to keep it PG up in here. She is too scared to talk about couples having phone sex with each other. We're talking couples.
Yes. I mean, yes, exactly. Yes. What he said.
Okay. Is there any other scenario that you would think that people would do something like that?
Well, what if you're bored? What if you're bored with the same person?
I feel sorry for those couples. But yeah, I know that sometimes in relationships, they need to be revived. They need to have some revitalization going on, some more spice into their life. And when you get to be with somebody for years upon years and stuff starts getting old, you guys see each other, the same face every day. You may get a little bored, but you have to find your way back to spicing things up. Like go out on dates and stuff like that. Like for us, we have kids. So we have to find moments to have that spice, right?
Right. But
So-
I mean, I'll never get tired of your face.
Oh, I never get tired of your face either. Where's my money at now? That's why I believe that some couples would have troubles.
I feel like, a woman, if she allows that, is because she thinks it's going to bring excitement. Or maybe she wants to just please her man. What do you think?
Yeah, I think a lot of times if a woman is allowing for her spouse or partner to step outside of the relationship, it may be for fear that she might lose him. If she doesn't give him his way, he might leave her altogether.
Or she probably thinks that, she's all that. Like, yeah, go find somebody if you think you're going to find somebody better than me.
Is that right?
I don't know. I mean, why would anybody say yes to that?
That doesn't sound like a sane answer though. But there may very well be a woman out there like that.
Or it could be a test.
Oh, I can see the test thing. Fellas, if you fall for this, you failed the test. From the beginning, you failed. Don't fall into that bear trap. When she lays that trap down there, go all the way around the trap and say, aha.
Aha!
You almost got me, but you didn't.
Okay, so there's a few reasons why people would want a hall pass. The lack of variety in the bedroom.
Okay.
Or woman or man. What else? Long distance. You're always traveling. Bored of the same person.
How about your relationship is at a dead spot?
Dead spot. So still same bored, I feel like.
Or you guys are going through a tumultuous time.
Okay, so problems in the relationship. Red flag people, do not go on a hall pass when you have problems in your relationship.
Your relationship should be sound to begin with, but if you're entertaining a hall pass, you have to have done the work.
Right. So that was 5. Now number 6. Lack of attention from your spouse.
Yes.
Or significant other.
Yes.
Someone else is giving you all the attention, so you think you're all that. Why is your spouse not looking at you that same way? 7, it could just think that you bring excitement. And like you said, you used to be swingers. Now you're monogamous and you're bringing the swinging back.
I'm bringing swinging back. You other lovers don't know how to act. And the last reason, the fact that they grew up together. They only have known each other as far as partners go. So they want to have experience in their life.
Right. Okay, we covered the hall pass reasons.
Yes.
Now, pros and cons are next.
What is a pro to this thing?
Pros to a hall pass. The first pro is that it's not for you. You are a monogamous person. You will always be a monogamous person. You having a hall pass have made you realize that your boo is the only one.
See how women work? They know how to bring it all the way back to make you think that a hall pass is not for you, buddy. So another one would be you learned after having that experience that it strengthened your relationship. It made you appreciate your partner even more.
Some people cheat in relationships and then they come back and your relationship is even stronger. So maybe a hall pass will get you that.
Maybe it will. Maybe it won't, but maybe it will.
Yeah. Another pro is maybe the dating scene is no longer for you. I mean, come on now. Just because you want a hall pass doesn't mean that you're just going to get out the room or get out the house and find somebody that will just want to have sex with you.
That's right. Fellas, you got to get out there and do a little shopping, courtship.
Talk on the phone, text. do all these things.
So you got to talk on the phone and text to do all these other things with them?
Yeah,
That
you gotta-
sounds like a deal breaker to me.
You gotta flirt.
You got to flirt. You got to
Unless
get
you
out
get a
there.
prostitute.
Oh man, yeah, prostitutes, they'll lay down and let you have your way.
And even that, I mean, how much is that?
What do you mean, how much is that? I don't, and then you see the way she looked at me. I don't know how much you prostitutes charge out there. That is not my thing. So moving on to the next thing. Now that we got the pros out the way, let's talk about some of the cons.
Which is a lot.
I'm going to start. I think that if you decide to go that route, you're opening up Pandora's box. And when you step outside of your relationship for a hall pass or any other reason, you may bring your relationship to an end. Your spouse might not be happy with that. She might have said yes, but guess what? It was probably a test and you failed.
I mean, and it's not just the man. What about the woman too? It doesn't matter. You're bringing in a lot of doubt and insecurities on your partner. They're going to have a lot of questions. Now, is there going to be a contract? Are you guys going to have a rule saying, I'm going to do that hall pass, but when I come back home, you can't ask me who it is, how do they look, how do they smell, are they good, are they bad, are they better than me, are they not?
Oh.
There's a lot of questions.
There are a lot of questions.
Right.
And yeah, that can be something that will come back to haunt you. The second guessing, the worrying about, was that person better than you? Did that person look better than you? Was that person a better lover than you? Better at being emotionally intelligent when it comes to being there for your spouse.
I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of questions.
Yes. Here's another con to that. You said that you might have a contract, but how many people are going to adhere to that contract? How many people will stick to every word in the contract? You can only see this person one time. What if you liked it and you decided to double back and go do it again?
Right. The trust factor. Now that's another con. You just may open another can of worms with trust and insecurities.
Let's jump into the last con.
Let's do it.
I think that you, as the person that wanted to step out of your relationship and do the hall pass, you might come into the self-realization that monogamy is not for you. Or you might feel that a plural lifestyle suits you now.
Okay, so what's the problem with that?
The problem is you're going to sabotage and break up and dismantle everything in your relationship that you already had. What if this person has a spouse? They got kids, they got the dog, they got the house with the white picket fence, the whole nine. Now somebody is left holding a bag.
Holding the bag. I mean, it's that other person's fault too.
Yes, it's both of their faults, but that person may not even feel like they're at fault. They're in a better place now. But somebody gets the shorter end of the stick. Somebody is not happy.
That's true. I get what you're saying. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, that's a terrible thing. That's a terrible situation.
That's a sad situation. I blame both of them. That's what I'm going to say about that. I blame the other person for giving permission. I blame that person for thinking that their relationship's not good enough anymore. What other person is going to give you that kind of freedom?
I don't know. But what I do know is there's a lot of judgment coming off of this person right here.
It is not judgment. It is just a conclusion. I just feel like if you feel like somebody else is better than what you got at home that gave you that freedom, then good riddance.
So to conclude this episode, what do you think? Would you allow me to have a hall pass if I wanted one?
What do you think, Jesse?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking the question here.
Would you want a hall pass, Jesse?
Uh-oh. No, I'm not falling for the trap. See, I went around the bear trap, people. No, I don't want no hall pass.
Then you're not getting a hall pass.
We've had a long journey, but today I'm in a happy place. I don't need to spice up my relationship and step outside of the relationship.
A hall pass is nothing.
Wait a minute. Would you want a hall pass?
I don't want a hall pass. I'm not even going to ask that question.
You see her try to get away with answering the question for herself?
Listen, you asked me if I would give you a hall pass, and I said hell to the no. I wouldn't even ask that question.
You might be secretively wanting a hall pass for yourself.
That's too much work, man.
Neither one of us would have a hall pass.
No. But if you want a hall pass, Go ahead. But just know that it's not going to fix any kind of problems that you have at home.
Yes, if you want to roll the dice with your relationship, Vegas, baby, go ahead. But I don't know. I think that it may work for some couples, but for the majority of the couples out there, it is not going to work. If you are having troubles in your relationship, you shouldn't even be entertaining the thought, the notion of having a hall pass.
Exactly. It's not going to fix anything. It's just going to create more problems.
I second that. You got to make yourself happy and you got to work on your relationship.
Listen, I know Hollywood, social media, all of these things are glamorizing hall passes or infidelities, or you open your phone and you see beautiful women and beautiful men everywhere, and you're probably thinking, why does my spouse look like this when I can find somebody that looks like that?
Damn, that means you were not attractive.
But just know the grass is not greener on the other side. Behind the makeup and the fake butts and the fake abs, they're just regular people.
And they have all the same problems that you have and then some.
And just because you get a hall pass doesn't mean that you're just going to get out there and somebody else is just going to be like, yay!
You know,
You're free!
it's easier for women than men to have that hall pass.
It's hard work. You got to flirt with them. You got to constantly be on the phone with them. You probably got to woo them. You probably got to, do you want all that?
Do you need all that
Do
in
you
your
want
life?
another relationship just for an extra cookie?
Cookie.
Oh, man. Well, this has been a very exciting episode, and I can't wait to hear from you guys. Let us know what you think about hall passes. Is it for you? Is it not for you? Please like, share, comment down below, subscribe, and
Love each other, love yourselves,
respect one another.
and stay bonded.
Once again, I'm Jesse.
And I am Hawa,
Together we are.
bonded for life.
Over and out, people.